Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today's video I'm going to talk about how I have been using the Hobonichi Cousin for the whole year. I did not have the desire to change to other planners because the system that I had in the Hobonichi Cousin worked for me so well. I was using it for both my personal life and also for my work. I have talked about it in my previous videos. As you can see in here, I have two books. One is the Schoology 365, which I use to take down notes and meeting minutes for my work. So this one I use solely for my work because you need to take a lot of important informations. So that's why I have a separate notes for it. But plannings and for my work stuff, all the tasks that I need to be done is here. Let's take a look at the first page. So what I have done is I have pasted in my routines in here so that I know what are the things that I actually can expect to be done daily, weekly, and other routines and so on. But this one is mainly for guidance. Okay, so this is the yearly calendar. I utilize this area where I have highlighted with colors for school holidays, public holidays, salary day, and yeah, basically those are the important things that I have here, because sometimes you'll be waiting for your salary and you'll be like, when is my next salary is coming in? So all I need to do is I will go and check here out, and then I'll know when exactly my salary comes in, because my organization have a specific date for the salary to come in. So that's why I have it here. And let's say you want to arrange a vacation, but you need to know your child's school holiday as well. So this is very good for me to just take a look at it, and I know exactly when can I plan the vacation, or appointments that I should avoid putting it during the vacation time. So an overall look here is very, very helpful when you want to plan something. Okay, so this is the page that I have not been using it. I mean, I did not utilize it well because I just did not know how to use it. I was tracking my subscribers in my YouTube channel, but then I just stopped tracking it because I'm not really bothered by it. Yeah, I didn't use this as much. So if you have utilized this page, do let me know what you have used it for, and perhaps maybe to give me some ideas and to give others ideas also to use this page. So this is the monthly calendar section. The monthly calendar section is the place where I mean they have a column here. I like to write important thing that's supposed to happen on that particular month. So like important event at my work, or anything that I need to do at home. So this section here is to highlight what is important for this particular month. So as you can see, I have placed some stickers to indicate the public holidays, so I know exactly when are the public holidays. And some stickers for meetings, so I know what the meeting's on. So the visual is quite helpful for me. Instead of just writing it down, when you have a visual icon, it's not only aesthetic for the planner, but it also shows you clearly what's happening on that particular day. Initially, I had some color system going on. Blue is for personal stuff and black is for work. But later on, I just stopped doing that. I just started using my friction pen because I realized that we tend to move things, especially at my work. So I stopped using the ball pen. I just began to use the friction pen to write down all my appointments. As you can see, these are the appointments that I have filled. Payday, I put some stickers. Birthdays, also I have put in some stickers. And some of the meetings I have highlighted because I need to include that into my yearly appraisal. When I have my personal stuff in here as well, it's very difficult for me to know which is my personal and which is my work. So what I decided to do is I began to highlight in green all the things that is related to my work. And it was helpful because at the end of the year when I was doing my appraisal, I just kept on turning and looking for the green highlights, and I know exactly which particular that I need to include into my appraisal. So you might be wondering, what are these for? So these are the days where I was working from home. Working in the office during the COVID. So I just put them in so that when we have our attendance report, I know exactly why I didn't come to that particular day, because I was asked to work from home. So the red things are due. I know that I need to submit those reports by those dates. It's very, very helpful. I really, really like having this kind of small dots to keep track of everything that I need to do at my work. So yeah, as you can see, it's kind of filled with stuff, and I don't have any mistakes here because I used friction pen. Whenever meetings were moved, I just erase that appointment and move it to another day. So it was really helpful. If you want to do some appointments, I know that use pencil, right? I don't like using pencil because pencil is not so clear. Pencil, I use friction pen instead, and I really like it. So occasionally I do put in some decoration just to fill it in. These flag, I got it from Cloth and Paper subscription box. I really liked it. So there are things that I need to keep track because I want to know some meetings were postponed too many times. So what I do is I just put this postponed on top, a flag on top of it, so that I know that on that particular day that meeting is supposed to happen, but it was postponed to another day. So then I would actually take a look at that. As you can see here, I began to write down some of the main work that I need to do on monthly basis. But then I realized that I don't follow them as much. I don't look at them in list format like that. Moving forward, I just stopped using them. These highlights were the school holidays. You know, as a guidance, just instead of just looking here, I also put it in here so that I know exactly when are the dates, from what to what, when I'm doing my appointments for that particular month. Okay, I also use this Ollie clips, which is really helpful because, you know, in this book they have the calendar and also the weekly calendar, which I really like. I need to move from 1 month to the weekly section. So this is the January, for example, and this is the week that I want to be in. So what I do is I just put the Ollie clips like this. So the moment I take a look at the calendar, and then I will just move to that particular week to note what am I supposed to do for that week. So this Ollie clips is very helpful for me to do that. And as you can see, this weekly section on the Hobonichi Cousin is just awesome. I just love this so much because I just want to know what I'm preparing for the entire week, and it has really provided me a guidance on how I should spend my whole week. Again, the small icons really is helpful to know what I'm supposed to do. And then I was tracking my goals at the corner here as well. So one thing I realized that the weekly schedule has really helped me to organize my life for the better. Here, there are days where I don't color them because I just didn't have time. I just planned first, and then to, you know, give me some guidance on how am I supposed to spend that week. So there are days I do insert some proper planning as well. Again, no colors. And then suddenly I'll have moods to do things. You know, these are if I have done this, that means I did not have time to pre-plan because my work at that time was so busy that sometimes it flows into my weekends as well. I just did not have a sufficient time to really sit down and plan my entire week. So this is just a rough sketch that I do so that I know exactly that whether I'm able to do things that I want to accomplish for that week or not. So around June, I changed up a bit my style. I divided the page. I started to write down tasks that I should complete that day. It was quite easy for me because I know what task that I need to concentrate on that particular day. It was really helpful. And sometimes when I need to know, I just flip through to my week section and I know exactly what I'm supposed to be doing on that day. So it was kind of helpful for me. But being me, I like to jot down so many items that I want to accomplish on that day, and I would not end up doing it because I just tried to cramp up so many things. And then towards the end of the year, I started to write down the week's important things that I need to cover. So I just put them here, and then I also put items that I need to follow up for that week, because sometimes you need to make a call, you need to do some other things, you need to follow up on things. So I thought that it would be great to actually add it in the section so that I would not miss it out. So yeah, that's the adjustment that I did. And after the month of August, I don't do much anymore because these were my darkest period at work because I just kept on working and working and working even throughout the weekends, and I just did not have the mood to do any sort of plannings. I think having a pre-planned week is very, very important for you to really know what are the things to expect that particular week. The December is actually it's empty because I went for a vacation. I did not bring this planner at all, so that's why there were no plannings in the month of December. This is the empty section in the Hobonichi Cousins. This is a sticker that I actually made on my own because I just wanted to know this is January. If you want this, I do have a PDF version of the stickers which you could print out in your own printer and cut it and stick it on your Hobonichi Cousins if you need to. The link for that sticker is down at the description box. You can go ahead and print that out for yourself. So in the beginning, I divided into two sections. I decided to write down all my pending work, follow-ups that needs to be done, the list of tasks, and I started writing them down there. Okay, my system is, in the beginning, I was just trying to figure out how to, work on it. And I realized that I can divide them into 4 sides, which is priority to do, my work to-dos, personal stuff, and the notes. So it worked for me very well for the entire year, and this is one thing that I just love because of the space that the Hobonichi Cousin A5 provides for me is awesome. Okay, it also has a schedule section that I could, prepare my scheduling, but I didn't do that here. I just take note of what are the meetings that's going on that day in this schedule section. So occasionally I stick some sticky notes on the things that I need to take note on. So I try to keep my decoration as minimal as possible because I want this planner to be functional. So I used some stickers from Happy Planner stickers. So if you notice, there are days where I did not do any sort of stickers because I already know that priority goes here, my work task goes here, my personal goes here, and my notes goes here. So it was very easy for me to just, look at it and I'm done. I did not even have to do the sticker thing, but I decided to do it because, it looks more pleasing to the eyes. The adding stickers, of course, brings happiness to me because, when you turn the page and it looks so pretty and nice, right? So I really do like the decoration that I did on my planner. It's also sort of relaxing your mind because when you do decoration, it works the creative side of your brain. So it kind of brings you some relax, distressing yourself when you do the decoration. So that's why I enjoy doing the decoration on my planner actually, because it just somehow helps to have that distressing thing in your mind. So I kind of love it. So if you're wondering what sort of pen that I was using in my planner, I was just using the ball pen in my planner because I would love to use a fountain pen, and I did. It's kind of nice, but I don't like the fact that I have to wait for it to dry before closing because otherwise it's going to smudge on the other side. So yeah, that's the reason why I did not use fountain pen on my planner. As you can see, towards the end, I decided to, as I mentioned, that I did not really have time to, you know, spend time on planning, and I did not even have time to do any decoration, so I just kept it simple by using a highlighter to separate my areas. So these were empty because I was having I had a slip disc and I was bedridden. Yeah, I was on medical leave for almost 2 weeks because it was that bad. I just stopped moving when I was working because I was leaning on something and then I couldn't move at all because my back was hurting so bad. So I had to call my husband to come and pick me up from the office, and yeah, it was a very, very bad thing. The work stress has costed, and it was an unforgettable experience because I had that bad pain. So yeah, that's why I did not get to do all the work. I did not do any planning. And here's our empty page because I went to vacation to US during this period. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, at the end of the page here, I like to use them to, you know, test my pens, which pen do I like, and I try to write on them just to see how they work with the highlighters and so on. Let me talk about a little of this meeting notes a bit. As I mentioned that I write down all my meeting notes, right? So what I do is I just pass them. I have pages written down here, so whatever the meeting notes that's going on in here, I will just write them down at the notes section here. See, can you see? It's there. Meeting minutes today at page 176. So there was a meeting for me, and which I attended. So I wrote the page down, so all I need to do is go back to the page if I want to know what was discussed. I will just take a look at the page and I know exactly the meeting minutes is right there. This has been working very well for me, and I enjoyed it a lot. So that's all about my Hobonichi Cousin. Hope you enjoyed the flip through. I know this is a very long video, and if you want to know the pros and cons of my experience on using this Hobonichi Cousin for the past 1 year, I will share it in my next video. So do hit the subscribe button and the notification bell if you want to be notified about my upcoming videos. And as a conclusion, I really enjoyed using the Hobonichi Cousin throughout the 2021. If you are looking for a holistic planner that incorporates both work and personal, then I highly suggest you get this planner because it just offers you that much of space for you to work on. Don't get intimidated with the space because you can close the gaps with some decoration later if you need to. So that's it, and if you enjoyed this video, do hit the like button, and if you have any questions, do post it at the comment box below. That's it for now, and thank you for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.